here's a quick question for all you online educators out there, everybody with an online membership, an online course, online coaching programs. If you're educating people online, this question is for you. And my question is, what drives you? What motivates you? What pushes you forward to do what you do, to educate people online, right? And for most people, they haven't really thought about this on a very deep level, right? And, I can totally understand, like, we're all focused on, revenues, sales, numbers, profits, and so on, because obviously a big reason for you being in this space is, yes, you want to help people and you want to share your knowledge, but you also want to create a passive or at least like a semi-passive income for yourself. You have a better lifestyle, maybe location independent, maybe you want to travel if that's your thing, and so on, right? But here's another thought or suggestion that I have for all the online educators out there to consider, right? And maybe this can become, or maybe it already is your motivator, but maybe this can become a part of your motivation as well. And that's the world that you're creating for the next generation by educating people online, right? And that's a bigger picture, and it might sound grandiose, but I believe in, big goals and big aspirations. And I believe that the online education is going to disrupt the education system as we know it. And I think that you as an online educator are already participating and planting the seeds in what will in 5, 10, 15 years become perhaps a completely different society, perhaps a completely different world where people can get educated online, no matter where you live, no matter what your background is, and so on, right? So the next generation, I think, will be thankful for us. And I don't know if you can see it, but that's the playhouse. That's my next generation right there. We have a daughter, and we homeschool her, we world school her, because we move from country to country. We spend a few years in each country so that we can experience different cultures, so that our daughter can experience different cultures. And by this point, she's basically learning 5 different languages, which none of this happened by design. It just kind of happens as you move through the world, meet different people from different backgrounds, different cultures, different countries, and so on. But wouldn't it be great if she had the opportunity to continue living this lifestyle? Because right now she's not at the age yet where she's has to go to school sort of officially. And wouldn't it be great if as she's growing up, the online educational space develops and develops and develops and becomes more and more rich with all these people from different countries, backgrounds, knowledge, expertise, approaches, philosophies of life, right? Offering their knowledge in their own unique way, and she can learn from that, right? We can all learn from that, rather than going to the old school, traditional, government regulated, big institution dominated, classrooms with the same old professor that's been there for like 30 years and he's just going through his 9 to 5 waiting for his retirement or whatever. Not that all professors are that, I went very deep in the traditional education system. I had many great professors, I enrolled into PhD and all this sort of stuff, so that was great. But what's even better is the online education space. So yeah, I want to, just plant that thought into your daily thoughts perhaps, so that like when going gets tough, when you have like your lows as an entrepreneur, as an online educator, think about like, there's more to it than just creating a passive income. There's also like creating new venues, creating a change, being basically a part of the movement as you are, and create a completely different world, different approach to education. So yeah, I'm certainly, grateful that all of you guys are educating people online, because each and every one of you participates in this, creates a little bit of that change, drives the momentum forward. And yeah, hopefully, in 5, 10, 15 years, as my daughter is growing up into a young adult, she'll benefit from all that in a way that like, I certainly didn't have that opportunity like 20 years ago when I was, going through university. So that's my challenge to you. That's my suggestion to you, think about the numbers. Yes, they're important, but also think about the bigger picture. Whatever you're teaching online, you're participating in this movement, you are planting the seeds, you are basically the pioneer of what will certainly become a new system in the future, because, sooner or later, the offline education system will break. It's already broken. It will collapse. Everything will move online. The question is how it will happen. Will it be dominated by these big old institutions again, or will we, the sort of new generation educators, gain a strong foothold, create the more decentralized sort of like education system, and basically just enable people to live a richer life, right? So, yep, I want to thank you also for what you're doing. Keep educating, keep pushing through. Hopefully scale your business to like 7 figures, multiple 7 figures, or if you're just looking for your first 6-figure year, get there and get to 7 figures later. It's all going to happen for you.